Toner ink is one of those everyday products that we use no matter your age, but we all take it for granted. Have you ever wondered how the actual printer works? One key manufacturer of printer toner is Epson, a household name. Black toner cartridges have changed a lot over the past century, but the main use case of printing and scanning hasn't changed. Printer ink is used to have petroleum, but due to environmental reasons, we use water. Printers use a semiconductor that converts light to electricity to transfer the ink to the paper. The semiconductor is coated in selenium, number 34 in the periodic table, or any other element in that column like tellurium, since they have similar properties. Black toner cartridges are made up of 90% polyester, water for a solvent, polymers to keep the ink together, and chemicals that regulate the ink's pH and viscosity. For the polyester, it is a superfine powder that can hold a static charge. It clings to anything of the opposite charge, so printers use that to get the toner onto a sheet of paper. Carbon black, this is used for the color. Chemically, it's a bunch of carbon atoms that share a bunch of electrons. Since electrons have a lot of space to move, they can absorb light and hence creating a black color. Particle size, since carbon black atoms have a smaller particle diameter and hence a high surface area. High surface area is usually associated with a higher conductivity and higher viscosity, but requires increased dispersion energy. Dispersion energy is the amount of energy to heat and dry the ink. Finer particles led to increased reinforcement and improved tensile strength. Polymers keep the ink together. Before polymers, the ink would clot in the drum of the printer. They add polypropylene wax for lubrication. Chemically, it looks like long carbon strands. Polymers are large molecules made from chains of basically repeating units, and they are excellent stabilizers. Chemicals that regulate the ink's pH and viscosity and charge. For viscosity, fumed silica, SiO2, gives the ink a silky liquid flow. Some of the silicon dioxide properties that it has the bent shape and a tetrahedral molecular geometry. The double bonds help keep the liquid flow. Silicon dioxide has a pH of approximately 2.8, which keeps the pH in control. The ink's pH has about of a 9.0 to a 10.0. So triethylamine, which is C6H15NO3, has a role in a buffer and a surfactant, a substance which tends to reduce the surface tension of a liquid in which it's dissolved. At room temperature, it appears colorless, transparent, viscous liquid with ammonia smell. It is alkaline, being irritating. The boiling point is 360 degrees Celsius and a density of 1.12 grams per centimeters cube. The charge, it uses powdered iron, chromium, and zinc are used to boost the charge of the ink. Iron, chromium, and zinc are all transition elements and they could have multiple charges. Iron and zinc both have 2 valence electrons while chromium has 6 valence electrons. Using this property, the toner uses elements to attract electrons and hence giving them a toner ink a charge, which will make it easier for it to dry on the paper. Some benefits of toner ink. With new laboratory-made chemicals, it can create more precise prints. The prints don't smudge and the prints are a pure black. Some of the properties for printer toner ink are no auto-flammability, explosive, or oxidation properties. The boiling point is approximately 212 degrees Fahrenheit. Freezing and melting point is less than 32 degrees Fahrenheit, and the flash point is greater than 248 degrees Fahrenheit. And the viscosity is less than 5 megapascals, where water is 1 megapascal. Carbon black and triethylamine. Carbon black is found in tires, paints, shoes, and the highway. Triethylamine is found in makeup products, sunscreen lotions, and liquid and laundry detergents. Some things that could harm you. Photocopies use toner ink and may emit carbon monoxide when they overheat in poorly ventilated areas. Exposure to carbon monoxide may cause a dramatically increased pulse rate, severe headaches, and drowsiness.